Hey Leo, I hope all is well. Welcome to another love reading. I hope you all can hear me okay. Hold on. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hop into this. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel if I do resonate with you as a reader. And if you would like to continue watching your reading, your extended link. Man, one of these cards already fell. Your extended link will be in the description or at the top of the comments. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I hate when these cards fall. The bear fell, in case that comes out again. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's the energy like between you and your love interest right now. What's going on with Leo and their love interest? Can you give me a for the energy? Okay, so we have surrender to the divine. These cards are going all over. I'm not picking those up. We have surrender to the divine, full moon energy. So right now there could be a lot of releasing going on, a lot of emotional releasing. It may feel like the situation right now, you may be feeling out of control. Your love interest may have a sense of like, you know, things are not in their control with the situation either. Let me see your love interest right now. Show me Leo's love interest right now in the connection with them. Show me Leo's love interest right now in the connection with them. Okay, so the dragon wanted to come out. I like the dragon, and it's interesting. I knew that, I figured at least one of you were gonna come up with this. I call these like the major arcana of the spirit animal deck. And this is a level of submission to one's higher self. So that seems to be where your love interest is at in the connection. For me, it's about, the dragon has to do with making wise choices, wise decisions, and it's looking at things from a much broader perspective in terms of you two. Your person could definitely be older than you, or there's definitely a level of wisdom there with whoever this is, okay? I feel like for some of you, Leo, I think that there's someone here that from your past, what I'm picking up, there's like realizations about you. I feel like some of you have already released this person. But I don't get that your person is like forcing anything right now with you. Show me how this person sees Leo coming up here in this connection with them. Show me how this person sees Leo. Oh, well, I don't know. The vulture and the panther both came out. So whoever this is, yeah, like I said, I feel like you may have already released this person. They definitely feel like you're angry with them, upset, and possibly like you're ready to, they feel like maybe you are ready to move on from this. It could be something about jealousy. They are right now, because whenever I see the panther, I see the green in the eyes. You may have told this person something where I feel like they're seeing a different side of you. And it can be a more jealous side. I kind of feel like some of you may have told this person like, hey, I'm done. I kind of get, though, with the Dragon Spirit, I'm about to pull some tarot cards, but with the Dragon Spirit, I think like this person does understand where you're coming from, okay? Kind of get that. They're seeing past what you're doing or saying, and they're, you know, there's a higher level of awareness. Like when, if you have like gone off, that's the only way I can put it. If you like went off on this person, you know, and told them where to go and how to get there, it's like I see them looking at you, but I don't know if there's like a sense of like, no, you don't mean that, Leo, or they're like, there's something deeper there. They're looking at you like, what's the reason for all this? Let's see what's going on here. What's happening with Leo and their love interest right now? Can you give me a tarot card for what's happening here with Leo and their love interest right now? Leo and their love interest right now, Leo. Can you give me a tarot card, please? Okay. We have the Empress and the Six of Wands. So here you are. It's Jupiter in your sign. And we have, this could be this Taurus, Libra. This could be your love interest, the Empress energy. Yeah, I feel like it's that dragon. It's the dragon energy. There may be a sense of like there was some type of argument, and Leo, maybe you had victory. You know, there was a sense of victory on your part. But I feel like I need to pull more cards, but if you told this person like you're done, I kind of feel like this person doesn't believe you. You're like, it's just temporary for Leo. Leo's mad right now, but it's just temporary, okay? Maybe you displaying a level of anger to this person. And this may sound weird, but that could be why they're coming up with this dragon energy, where they're like, well, if Leo's upset with me, at least they talked to me. Maybe they felt like they got, you know, there was some type of breakthrough, at least. Maybe they got some emotion out of you. So they feel like there's something still there with that connection with you two. How does this person feel about the connection with them and Leo at this point? How does Leo's love interest here? How are they feeling about the connection with them and Leo right now at this point? The Four of Swords reverse. So that is like coming out of a rest period, coming out of a meditative state. And there is, again, there's like some type of awareness going on here. Your person definitely is coming up with like divine energy, okay? The Empress, the dragon. they understand a lot. They see your focus, it seems to be, like when it comes to the connection with you two, is more so on them or something they did or something that was, that you feel was very negative. But their focus seems to be bigger than that when it comes to you two. They may feel like, this is a bump in the road between me and Leo. We'll get past this. Okay. Four of Swords reverse it also like tells me, if you all were broken up, this is about coming out of the break period. So I am seeing some type of communication here. Show me how Leo feels about the connection right now. Here, show me how Leo feels about the connection between them and this person. Show me how Leo. How's Leo feeling about this connection with their love interest? How's Leo? King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're very like apprehensive about this connection. And there is, possibly a level of you feeling detached from this. If there was, like I said, if there was some type of argument, some type of disagreement, something that happened here, I feel like you definitely won the battle, okay? And that's why you're in this King of Swords energy. I do feel to a degree you've turned your back on this person, but that could be, physically you're turning your back on this person, but mentally, I still see you in your head thinking about them. And you could just be at a point where you just want to cut it. You're just thinking about cutting it off right now. How would this person at this point, how would they like things to go with Leo romantically? The Hierophant wanted to come out. How would this person like things to go romantically with Leo at this point? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want a new start with you. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I do feel like this person wants a new start. That's why I was getting like, for some of you, I think that this is somebody from your past. I think they have like a different perspective on you for some of you. And whoever this is okay right now with surrendering to the fact that, they can't help it. Like, the way that they feel about you is, I'm ready for a new start. I would love a new start with Leo. They see a lot with you, especially with the Empress. It doesn't matter how you are coming at them now, if you're angry, aggressive, or in the past, if you've come at them, in this way. It doesn't matter. They have it doesn't matter to them. How they feel is like, regardless, they would like a new start with you. They want to move forward with you, whoever this is. A lot of, Venus. So Libra, Taurus, okay. Cancel. And let's see. I think with whoever this is at this moment, you're more in your pride. You're more in your ego, okay? Which, for whatever reason, you may have to be there with this person. There's nothing, people hear ego and automatically they're like, oh no. And it's like, no, sometimes ego serves its purpose. And with you, for some reason, there is a purpose for your ego here. Like you're very defensive when it comes to this person. King of Swords. I feel like this is you and this is your person, like imagining, you know, life with you, looking at you. But you can't see it. You see what I mean? You have your back turned. So you may not even know it, that this person is sitting here thinking about you. I feel like they've seen you to a degree because the Four of Swords is in reverse. This person has seen you. And let's see. Show me how Leo would like things to go with who this is romantically at this point. Queen of Pentacles. So I think for a lot of you, how you would like things to go with this person is you would like a stable connection. You would like consistency. You would like a, you know, traditional type of partnership, marriage, commitment, you know, being in the home together, being a family. If you have children with this person, this is what you would like. And I think too, whenever the Queen of Pentacles shows up like in that way, it's like you want to be valued. You want to know that your position or this, you know, connection is permanent. You want a level of permanence in this connection. That's what I'm getting from you, okay? And you're not going to accept anything less than. That's it. Respect. You definitely are, you know, for you, it's like, I want my respect, and I'm not gonna, because with that Panther and Vulture, that's the energy behind this. Like, no, I'm not taking anything less than what I deserve. So, and I feel like this person understands that. They do. All right. So please like, share, subscribe to the channel if that resonates. And now we're about to see a little bit in terms of what happens next with you and your love interest. These cards keep wanting to come out. All right, this same exact cards. That's so trippy to me. So you have worked through your fears and emotions are running high coming up next, okay? So there's new moon energy and then there's full moon. So I do feel like there is going to be some type of this could be on both your parts, but let me see how your person shows up first. Let me see how your person shows up. I do get the sense that there will be some type of breakthrough here. Show me how Leo's person, show me how they're coming up next in the connection with Leo. Show me how they're, okay. Oh, wow. They're showing up as the lion, okay? Very patient. It's also somebody who's very persistent. It's the hunter, okay? Quiet. And it is an energy of like somebody watching. But I feel like this person's going to be paying very close attention to you coming up next. Show me how Leo comes up next here in this connection with their love interest. I don't know if those wanted to come up in reverse. Huh. Hold on 1 second. That's weird. Okay. Show me how Leo comes up next in this connection. Okay. So you have the Stingray reverse. So your cards, the Eagle, and the Spider were both coming up in reverse. Now, Stingray upright is about transformation, change, moving away from karmic, toxic relationships in order to move towards a more meaningful, purposeful experience. That's it. You know, stopping cycles that in essence hurt you. But if you're coming up in reverse, there's something here, there's change that you're avoiding next, okay? It's either a behavior, it's a person that you're not letting go of, and that doesn't have to be romantic. It can also be family and friends as well. There may be a lack of awareness on your part, okay, in terms of who you need to distance yourself from or what situations you need to distance yourself from, what behaviors you may need to like be aware of that need to change, okay? So there's something here where you're not even aware of it coming up next. And it's interesting because I feel like this person is, whoever this lion is, your person, I feel like they're aware of it. Work through your fears. Emotions are running high. We'll see, but I can tell you that much. Like, we'll talk about it more in the extended, and of course, I always pull advice. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. I get a sense that you're, like, you could be triggered coming up next with emotions are running high and Stingray in reverse. And you're not aware of the fact that you're triggered. But I'm telling you that so you can pay attention to it, okay? Something happens so that you may look at it from a perspective of, why is this happening? But the reason why I feel like it's happening is because there's something you got to change. That's what I think. I mean, because Scorpio is coming up. So there's a new beginning, but it's going to be a little rough. It's going to challenge you a bit. And Scorpio represents death, endings. Stingray is kind of like a death card in this deck. Moth even is here for you. But Moth probably would have come up in reverse. There's going to be an obstacle. That's what I'm saying. I pick up there's going to be an obstacle here, and I think you're going to be a lot nervous about overcoming it, because a part of you overcoming that challenge or obstacle is you're going to have to walk away from something. Some of you won't. Obviously, like especially people that may not watch this particular reading, but if you're watching this and this resonates to a degree, just pay attention to that. Okay? Don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore, a gut feeling. Don't ignore it. Don't suppress it, okay? Like if something feels off, or I'm just saying, like, see how those chakras are all lit up? What's funny is, in reverse, look what's at the top. It's the root chakra. So that's a lot of sexual energy. So just be very careful in terms of, you may be very tempted, like I said, or triggered to, to be intimate even with someone. But then it could have you kind of falling back, or even if it's not intimacy, it's that Mars, it's that ego. You could be triggered to, get into some type of argument with this person, right back where you all start. It's like getting into an argument with somebody that is toxic, that you're not going to win with. Okay? So there's a number of things I'm picking up there. That's what I see so far. And I don't know what this lion's intentions are, whoever this is, but I think that whoever this is very aware of your triggers. I'll say that much. I think whoever this is very aware of how you get triggered and what triggers you. Okay, so I would just be aware of that. I have to pull more on that, but whoever this is, like I'm telling you, with that dragon and now them coming up as a lion, they're getting closer and closer to you. And it's because they're watching you. They're studying you, okay? And like I said, I feel like this person knows what triggers you. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this here. We're going to continue this on Vimeo if you want to find out more about what I see coming up next. In this connection, what's your advice? What is this person's intentions with you? How you all should be moving forward? These are just messages that I pick up, okay? And overall outcome at this point between you two. All right, so I'll see some of you over on Vimeo if you feel like this message hit and it makes sense. For everyone else, I love you. Be safe, take it easy. Thank you for stopping through to watch your reading. I hope it helped, and I'll see you soon. Peace.